There are things in the Bible that are very cut and dry. There is no question as to what our part is to pleasing God. That being said, we all have our own individual issues. The things that tempt me, quite possibly, never even enter your mind. That's where the Holy Spirit comes in. The Holy Spirit convicts us individually in the areas in which we are weak, the areas that are a big struggle in our mind. Satan may put a temptation in front of my face that wouldn't tempt you at all, and vice versa. Let me give you an example. I could easily eat a 6-pack of Snickers, no problem, and have many times. If someone were to lay a package of Snickers on the table, that would be a problem potentially for me, since that's my weakness. Let's say someone else's weakness is shopping. Shopping isn't a bad thing. It's just like Snickers aren't a bad thing. But if it controls us and leads us into an area that will be harmful for us, like my health or the finances for the shopper, God will individually try to help us overcome these areas to achieve the victorious life that He has for each one of us. What I'm trying to say is the Holy Spirit will speak to me about my sugar consumption, because that is something that is a problem for me. If the Holy Spirit spoke to the shopper about chocolate, what would be the point? The person wasn't even struggling in that area. The key is to be in tune with the Holy Spirit. I must train myself to be sensitive to His voice. Oftentimes, it is in the Bible that you hear God speak, but sometimes it is just something that you feel impressed on your spirit, just a thought. God sometimes gives you a little nudge to say, pay attention. God is not a killjoy. I'm sure that Jesus would enjoy a piece of chocolate after a nice meal, but would that piece of chocolate be the goal throughout the whole meal? Of course not. Doesn't that sound ridiculous? I want to be more like Jesus every day. That statement is only as true as I allow the Holy Spirit to make an adjustment in my life.